The truth about Meyer Lansky's mafia reign. Meyer Lansky, a name synonymous with the American mafia, is often overshadowed by more flamboyant figures. Yet, he was the brains behind many of organized crime's most ingenious operations. Known as the mob's accountant, Lansky's influence spanned across decades, leaving an indelible mark on the underworld. The untold story of Meyer Lansky reveals a mastermind who preferred operating from the shadows. Unlike the notorious mob bosses glorified in popular culture, Lansky wielded immense power quietly. His strategic mind and unparalleled financial acumen made him the real architect of the mafia's success, a figure whose true impact remains largely unrecognized. Born in Grodno, Russia, Lansky's early life was marked by hardship and struggle. His family faced anti-Semitic violence, prompting a move to a new land. These formative experiences would shape Lansky's resilience and ambition, providing the foundation for his future rise in the world of organized crime. The Lansky family immigrated to the United States in the early 1900s, settling in New York City. The bustling streets of Manhattan became the backdrop for young Meyer's journey. Here, he encountered the vibrant, yet dangerous, world of immigrant neighborhoods, where survival often meant bending the rules. Growing up in the Lower East Side, Lansky quickly learned the ropes of street life. His sharp intellect and knack for numbers set him apart. It was during these formative years that he met Benjamin "Bugsy" Siegel, a partnership that would become legendary. Together, they would navigate the complex and often brutal world of organized crime. Meyer Lansky's life took a significant turn when he met Benjamin "Bugsy" Siegel. Their partnership became legendary, marked by their shared ambitions and complementary skills. Siegel's boldness paired with Lansky's strategic mind made them a force to be reckoned with in the criminal underworld, setting the stage for their future endeavors. Together, Lansky and Siegel began engaging in various criminal activities, including bootlegging and racketeering. Their ventures were both lucrative and dangerous, solidifying their reputation as formidable figures in organized crime. These early experiences laid the groundwork for Lansky's future success and demonstrated his knack for navigating the complexities of illegal enterprises. The formation of the National Crime Syndicate was a pivotal moment in Lansky's career. This powerful alliance of mobsters from different ethnic backgrounds aimed to coordinate and control organized crime across the United States. Lansky played an instrumental role in its creation, showcasing his ability to unite disparate factions under a common goal. Within the syndicate, Lansky's influence was profound. He was not just a participant but a key strategist, often directing major operations and decisions. His intellectual prowess and financial acumen earned him the respect and trust of his peers, cementing his position as one of the most influential figures in the organization. Lansky's reach extended beyond the Jewish mob. He wielded significant influence over prominent Italian mafia figures. His relationships with key personalities like Lucky Luciano underscored his ability to transcend ethnic boundaries in the criminal world. This influence further solidified his status as a real power behind the throne, orchestrating vast criminal enterprises. Meyer Lansky's control in the mob world was unparalleled. Often seen as the strategic brain, he operated from the shadows, directing major decisions and managing operations with an iron grip. His influence extended far beyond the visible leaders, making him the real power behind the throne in organized crime. Lansky's financial genius was the cornerstone of his success. He meticulously managed the mob's money, ensuring profits were maximized and risks minimized. His ability to launder money and set up intricate financial networks made him indispensable, allowing the organization to thrive even under intense scrutiny. Lansky's vision extended globally when he built a gambling empire. He established casinos in various locations, creating a steady flow of income. His operations were sophisticated and well-managed, turning gambling into a lucrative enterprise that funded many other criminal activities, further solidifying his power. Cuba was Lansky's ultimate gambling haven. He saw potential in Havana and transformed it into a bustling casino hotspot. His investments attracted tourists and high rollers, making Cuba a significant revenue source until political changes forced him to abandon his thriving operations there. The Havana Conference showcased Lansky's strategic prowess. Gathering key mob leaders, he discussed expansion plans and operational strategies. This meeting solidified alliances and laid the groundwork for future ventures, demonstrating his ability to orchestrate large-scale cooperation within the criminal underworld. Meyer Lansky's connections extended far beyond the underworld, reaching into the realms of politics and law enforcement. He adeptly forged alliances with influential figures, ensuring protection and insider information. These relationships allowed Lansky to operate with a level of impunity, often staying several steps ahead of legal authorities. Lansky's legal strategies were as meticulous as his criminal enterprises. He employed top-tier attorneys and leveraged legal loopholes to evade prosecution. By maintaining a low profile and meticulously covering his tracks, Lansky often left prosecutors with insufficient evidence to secure convictions, enhancing his legendary elusive reputation. During Prohibition, Lansky capitalized on the demand for illegal alcohol. He orchestrated efficient smuggling operations, supplying speakeasies and underground clubs. His ability to manage logistics and distribution solidified his status as a key player in the burgeoning world of organized crime, setting the stage for future ventures. The murder of Bugsy Siegel marked a turning point in Lansky's career. Although Siegel was a close associate, his mismanagement of the Flamingo Hotel project in Las Vegas led to his demise. Lansky's involvement in the decision showcased his ruthlessness and commitment to maintaining control over profitable ventures. Lansky played a pivotal role in transforming Las Vegas into a gambling mecca. He saw the potential of legalized gambling and helped establish the city's first modern casinos. By investing in and managing these establishments, Lansky ensured a steady flow of revenue, cementing his influence in the industry. Meyer Lansky's vision of running the mafia like a corporation was revolutionary. He implemented a structured, business-like approach, emphasizing efficiency and profitability. This method transformed organized crime, making it more professional and less violent. Lansky's strategies allowed for smoother operations and greater financial success, setting a new standard for criminal enterprises. Lansky's influence on American organized crime was profound. His ability to forge alliances and maintain peace among various factions ensured the mafia's stability. He fostered cooperation over conflict, creating a network of mutually beneficial relationships. Lansky's diplomatic skills solidified his reputation as a mastermind behind the scenes. Lansky's intelligence and cunning were legendary. Known for his sharp mind and strategic thinking, he outmaneuvered both rivals and law enforcement. His meticulous planning and foresight kept him ahead of his enemies. Lansky's ability to anticipate and adapt to changing circumstances was key to his enduring power and influence. The FBI under J. Edgar Hoover did not make any effort to pursue Lansky or any of his mafia hirelings because Lansky had photographic evidence of Hoover's cross-dressing and homosexuality, evidence that would have immediately ended Hoover's career. Eventually, under Attorney General Robert Kennedy while he was still a senator and during the short-lived JFK administration, the Attorney General's relentless pursuit of Lansky spanned decades. Despite their efforts, he managed to stay one step ahead, evading capture through legal loopholes and strategic relocations. Lansky's elusiveness frustrated authorities and added to his mystique. His ability to avoid prosecution became a hallmark of his criminal career. Lansky's alleged operations in Israel highlighted his international reach. Seeking refuge, he reportedly attempted to secure Israeli citizenship. Though ultimately unsuccessful, this move showcased his global ambitions and connections. Lansky's ties to Israel remain a topic of intrigue, reflecting his status as a figure of both national and international significance. To this day, Israel is a haven for all kinds of serious criminals of Jewish heritage, an infamous fact making some see Israel as an authentically criminal nation, ruled by gangsters, and worse. Meyer Lansky's arrest and trial marked a significant turning point. Despite his criminal genius, Lansky couldn't dodge the law forever. Charged with tax evasion, he faced intense scrutiny. His composed demeanor in court contrasted with the gravity of the accusations, highlighting the dichotomy between his public and private personas. Lansky's empire began to crumble as legal pressures mounted. Once a formidable force in organized crime, his network frayed under relentless investigations. Key associates distanced themselves, and his influence waned. The decline of his empire was a testament to the relentless pursuit by law enforcement and the changing tides of crime. In exile, Lansky's life took on a quieter, more subdued tone. Stripped of his former power, he lived out his days far from the limelight. The once feared gangster spent his final years reflecting on a life that had seen the heights of illicit power and the depths of legal defeat. Lansky's legacy continues to intrigue and influence. His innovative approaches to crime and business left an indelible mark. He is remembered not just for his criminal activities, but for his strategic mind. Lansky's life offers profound lessons in power, intelligence, and the complexities of human nature. Pop culture has immortalized Lansky, portraying him in films, books, and television. These representations often blend fact and fiction, keeping his story alive in the public imagination. While some depictions are exaggerated, they underscore his enduring impact on the narrative of American organized crime. Meyer Lansky, often romanticized in films and books, remains shrouded in myths. Contrary to popular belief, Lansky was not just a mere sidekick but a mastermind with unparalleled influence. He never sought the limelight, which fueled many misconceptions about his role and capabilities within the organized crime world. Beyond the criminal mastermind, Lansky was a dedicated family man. His life at home starkly contrasted his underworld activities. Devoted to his wife and children, he maintained a semblance of normalcy, shielding his loved ones from his illicit endeavors and ensuring they led a comfortable, secure life. Lansky's death in 1983 did not mark the end of his legacy. His strategic mind and financial acumen left an indelible mark on organized crime. Even after his passing, many crime organizations continued to employ his methods, solidifying his influence long after he was gone. The mystery of Lansky's fortune has intrigued many. Despite extensive investigations, authorities never fully uncovered the extent of his wealth. Rumors abound of hidden caches and offshore accounts, but the truth remains elusive, adding to the legend of Lansky's financial prowess and secretive nature. Lansky's life offers valuable lessons in power and strategy. His ability to navigate and control complex criminal networks showcases the importance of intelligence and discretion. Aspiring leaders and strategists can learn from Lansky's methods, applying his principles of meticulous planning and calculated risk-taking to achieve their goals. Meyer Lansky's strategic brilliance and financial acumen set him apart from other mobsters. Unlike the flamboyant Al Capone or the violent Lucky Luciano, Lansky operated behind the scenes, wielding influence through intellect and cunning. His methodical approach to crime management transformed organized crime, making it more structured and financially stable. Lansky's contributions to organized crime tactics were revolutionary. He emphasized the importance of diversified investments and legitimate fronts to launder money. His innovative strategies in gambling and real estate set new standards for criminal enterprises, allowing them to thrive while minimizing legal risks. Lansky's legacy endures in the tactics used by modern crime organizations. Public perception often paints Lansky as a ruthless gangster, but reality reveals a complex figure who valued discretion and intelligence. While he was undoubtedly involved in illegal activities, his true power lay in his ability to outthink and outmaneuver law enforcement and rivals. This duality makes Lansky a fascinating study in contrasts. Lansky's influence on modern crime organizations is undeniable. His methods of money laundering, investment in legitimate businesses, and maintaining a low profile have become standard practice. Today's criminal enterprises owe much to Lansky's pioneering tactics, which have allowed them to operate more efficiently and evade detection. A constantly recurring question is the involvement of the Mafia in the murder plot that killed JFK. Did Lansky have any direct role? The CIA certainly did, and it is documented fact that the CIA and Mafia cooperated in anti-Cuba and drug-running operations. Subscribe to our channel to uncover more untold stories of the mob. Dive deeper into the lives of history's most notorious figures and explore the shadows they cast. Don't miss out on exclusive content that reveals the secrets and strategies behind the world's most infamous criminal organizations. Join us now.